Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our story on the mythical creature known as Typhon. Before we begin, I would like to welcome you all to our YouTube channel and thank you for joining us today. As we delve into the story of Typhon, we will explore the rich mythology of ancient Greece and uncover the secrets behind one of the most terrifying creatures ever imagined. Typhon's story is one that has captivated audiences for centuries, and with good reason. His power, his strength, and his ferocity are legendary, and even the gods themselves were afraid to face him. So sit back, relax, and let us transport you to a world of myth and legend as we explore the story of Typhon, the creature born to death. In Greek mythology, Typhon was one of the most fearsome and powerful monsters to ever exist. His creation was not a typical one. Typhon was born from the union of Gaia, the earth, and Tartarus, the abyss of the underworld, and he was known as the father of all monsters. According to legend, Typhon's birth was a result of Gaia's anger and frustration with the Olympian gods, who had overthrown her other monstrous children, the Titans. In retaliation, Gaia united with Tartarus and gave birth to Typhon. When Typhon first emerged from the depths of Tartarus, he was said to have been a 100-headed serpent, with eyes that blazed like fire and a voice that could shake the earth. He was also said to be so tall that he could walk on the ocean floor and reach the surface without needing to swim. Wings that spanned hundreds of feet, and his body was covered in feathers and scales, making him nearly invulnerable to attack. Typhon immediately set his sights on Mount Olympus, the home of the gods, and began to wreak havoc across Greece, causing earthquakes, tidal waves, and massive storms. The gods were no match for Typhon's power, and they were forced to flee to Egypt, where they took on the forms of animals to hide from the creature's wrath. For many years, Typhon ruled over Greece with an iron fist, destroying entire cities and causing untold destruction. The Greek gods were terrified of Typhon's power and feared that he would cause destruction and chaos in the world. Even Zeus, the king of the gods, knew that he could not defeat Typhon alone. So he gathered an army of gods to fight against Typhon. Zeus's army included Athena, the goddess of wisdom and warfare, Apollo, the god of the sun, music and prophecy, Hermes, the messenger of the gods, and others. They all worked together to defeat Typhon, but it was not an easy task. In the battle, Typhon's strength and power were unmatched. He hurled mountains at the gods, and his fire-breathing heads caused massive destruction. Typhon even managed to capture Zeus and cut the tendons in his legs, rendering him powerless. However, Zeus was not one to give up easily. He managed to escape and, with the help of his fellow gods, regrouped for another attack. This time, Zeus used his lightning bolts to strike Typhon and bury him deep beneath the earth. Despite his defeat, Typhon was not completely vanquished. He continued to cause earthquakes and volcanic eruptions whenever he stirred in his sleep, reminding the world of his immense power and terrifying presence. Typhon's legacy lived on in the many monsters that he had fathered, including Cerberus, the three-headed dog that guarded the gates of the underworld, and the Chimera, a fire-breathing beast with the body of a lion, the head of a goat, and the tail of a serpent. In some versions of the story, Typhon had a wife named Echidna, who was also a monstrous creature. Together, they had many offspring, including the Sphinx, the Nemean lion, and the Hydra. Overall, Typhon, the most fearsome of all the creatures in Greek mythology, was defeated, but his legend lives on as a symbol of the destructive power of nature and the strength of the gods who fought to protect the world from his wrath. And with that, we come to the end of our story on Typhon, the monstrous creature born to death. We hope that you have enjoyed this journey through the world of Greek mythology and have gained a deeper understanding of the legends and stories that have captivated humanity for thousands of years. We would like to thank you all for joining us today and for being a part of our YouTube channel. We hope that you will continue to follow us and join us for future lectures and discussions. Until next time, farewell.